So one of the first things I want to talk about from that trip was, how I prepared and brought, those flashlights. I like bringing a high lumen flashlight with me whenever I travel because you can take it on the plane, you can take it anywhere with you, nobody's going to stop you. But if you got a very good high lumen flashlight, I mean, that is a defense weapon. You can blind, incapacitate somebody to where you can act, get away, whatever it may be. But it's also useful. That first night we were there, 1:30 in the morning, the power went out in the area, and it was out until probably about 2 o'clock that afternoon. And so that night while we were kind of up and down, those flashlights were extremely useful. Not only for that, for then also a bunch of the work that we did. Um, we used those flashlights when we were working in the attics for the electrical, where there wasn't anything else, and so ended up getting tons of use out of them. But the big point about it is, are you maintaining and ensuring that your batteries are fresh? Your equipment is fresh, and I think you know now I changed them out, and they were pretty good already, but I changed them out before I left because I wanted to know I had a new set in when I left. The other ones will go in there for, if I got a remote that goes dead and I can use those for it. But, having that peace of mind that, you got a fresh set of batteries in these things, I think that translates into your equipment. How often are you going through and looking at your equipment, doing a check on it, changing batteries, doing a function test? I think all of these things can be put into a daily, weekly, monthly, quarterly, semi-annually, annually checklist um, of things to get into a routine of going through. And so it's one of the things I'm trying to develop and work out is this checklist system of, okay, every day I go through these things. Every week I go through these things. Um, so anyway, something to think about. Maybe as because I haven't fully thought through, the concept and how I want it to look. But when I get to a better place, maybe it's something that I can share out there. I'm kind of working some other stuff with it too, so um, some automation stuff. But anywho, think about that. Like, how's your equipment? How are you using it? Um, how are you freshening things up? And is it going to be there for you when you need it? That's the bottom line.